Good morning. Today we are going to discuss about tuple. Okay, before that, starting this session, previously we discussed about uh, list. Okay, so maximum whatever we learned in the list. Okay, same thing we learn in this tuples also. Okay, but here list is a collection of different data types or same data types, whatever it may be. But list is mutable. Okay, so tuple also collection of multiple data items, otherwise same data items. Okay, but it is immutable. That's the difference between the one of the differences between the tuple and this list. And one more difference is a tuple is enclosed by parentheses, while list is enclosed by square brackets. This is the second difference. Okay. Now, first we have to see what is the mutability and immutability. So I'm taking L1 list, one list with some items 10, comma 20, comma okay 30. So here, okay. Now, what will happen? I took the 10, 20, 30, but I want to replace the 10 value with 50. So very simple. 10 means what is the index of 10? As already earlier we learned. So index means 0, no? 0, 1, 2. Always index starts from 0. That means L1 of 0 represents 10, L1 of 1 represents 20, L1 of 2 represents 30. So L1 of 0 means, okay, in the L1 of 0, I want to place 50. Press enter. If you print the L1 value now, the 10 is replaced with 50. This is called mutability. So list has the property of mutability. That means we can change item wise, we can change. Okay, so this is called item assignment. Now we'll go for the tuple. Now t1 equals to first to how to define the tuple. Okay, tuple name equals to, this is enclosed by parenthesis. Okay, and give the some elements 10, comma 20, comma 30. So this is top. So if you want to know the data type by the system, so type, we are using the command type of t1, means this is tuple data type. T1 is a tuple data type. So it has the property of immutability. So tuple does not support the mutability. Okay, that means what is the mutability means? See here again, I want to try to assign one value, on new value for the first element. That is just like a list only. The index is 0. T1 of 0 equals to, okay, T1 of 0 equals to, for suppose just like a list 50 only I gave. Now see, tuple object does not support item assignment. So this is called immutable, because it is not supporting the item assignment. That means what? So it doesn't have the property of mutability. That's why this is called immutable. So tuples are, by this nature only, tuples are immutable. Now, if you print the T1, this is the T1. You want to access the tuple elements, okay, using the index. We know that this index, what is the index of this tuple? This is 0, T1 of 0, T1 of 1, T1 of 2. Okay, now here T1 of 0. Okay, so even though it is tuple, the indexes and all accessed by square brackets only. Okay, you should not give like this. T1 of 0 means this is wrong. Okay, so even though it is a tuple, index means you should give this square bracket only. T1 of 0 means 10 will be displayed. Now T1 of 1 means second element 20 will be displayed. See, T1 of 2, what will be displayed? T1 of 2 means automatically 30 will be displayed. This way we are accessing the elements, and that's why these are called ordered set. This is, okay, ordered collection of elements. Okay, so that's why through that means 0 means 10 is coming, 1 means 20 is coming, 2 means 30 is coming. Okay, that's why these are indexed and ordered. Okay, in one after another we are retrieving, we are displaying. That's why this is called ordered. Okay, so one after another, how we are accessing means with the help of index 0 1 2. That is also ordered. That's why the how can you define the tuple is a tuple is a collection of same data type or multiple data items, okay, which are indexed and which are indexed. Okay, okay. So this is order collection of same data types or multiple data types which are indexed. That's a small definition of tuple. Okay, now you want to access the elements. This is called traversing. Same thing we have discussed about traversing in the list. Okay, in the list itself we discussed. Now, what is the traversing? A traversing is nothing but visiting each element in a tuple, in nothing but traversing. So already through index I visited one of the ways. Another way is for loop. At a time I want to print. Here individually T1 of 0 means 10 is printed, T1 of 1 means 20 printed, T1 of 2 means 30 printed. Instead of that one, I want to print at a time. Okay. So for I in T1, okay, so here print I. Okay, so automatically it prints the all the tuple elements at a time. Here if you understand this, I value means here not the index I value. So I value means here T1 means what is that, this 10, this 10 in T1. Okay, 10 is already member of T1. Yes, perfectly it is. That's why this is true. Print I, first 10 is printed. Next I is 20. 20 is member of 20. Perfect. That's why print I, 20 is printed. Again 30. Next, last element is 30. 30 is a member of 30 is a member of 30. That's why 30 is printed. So this is called traversing. Okay. This is already we have seen in the lists and all. Next one, we'll see here, this in this way we can define the tuple. See here, tuple 1 equals to this is parenthesis begin. See, computer science informatics 2017 2018, this is the mixed data type, and this is the tuple 2 equal to 5 11 22 44. This is the single data type, same data type. Okay, single means same data type. Okay, next we have done this one, how to access the elements. And see, we can access the elements using slicing also. Okay, slicing in the sense extracting the sub part of a given tuple. Okay, so very simple. Here how we extracted in the, okay, how we extracted in the list, same thing. For suppose I want tuple 0 is to 1. Okay, as in the list, upper boundary won't be taken, 1 won't be taken, only 10 will be printed. Tuple is not defined. Okay, not tuple, t1 of 0 is to 1. Okay, 0 is to 1. Now see, as like a list, 10 only displayed here. Okay, so if you want, for suppose you want to uh, if you want more elements in the T1, just I want to change this one, 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 50 comma 60. Okay, okay, now same we have done with the how the slicing is done in the list, like this only. Now I want t1 of t1 of 5, okay, square brackets. Okay, t1 of, don't give the parenthesis, t1 of 5 is to for suppose 8. Okay, so yeah, this is, I gave this unnecessary bracket, 5 is to 8, give this one 60. So 5 is to 8, that means even though the index is out of range, it won't give any error. 0 1 2 3 4 5, only one element is there, that is retrieved, even though the upper boundary is more. Okay, as how we have done with the slicing and all in the list, same thing we are doing. For suppose I want like this type of notation also you have to know. 0 is to, okay, uh, 5 is to 2. What does it mean? You know that this is the step value. Step value means from 0 onwards, you have to take every second element. First, what are the elements? 10, 30, 50 came. First of all, compare with the T1. This is the normal tuple. Now see, 0 means 10. From the 10 onwards, every second element. So every second element is 21, 32. So 30 is printed. 30 after every second element, 40, 50. Okay. Now what is the list range? 5. 5 means actual 60 has to come, but unfortunately it is the upper boundary. It won't be taken. Okay. No, sorry. 10 after 30 came. 30 after 1 to 50 came. 50 after nothing is there. That means 60 after one more element is needed, but it's not there in the tuple. So 10, 30, 50. So we know that this one. So again, if you want to know about minus values, okay. Minus values means, for suppose here tuple of 0, okay, is to minus 2. What does it mean? Okay, these are the different combinations of slices we have studied already in the lists also. 0 minus 2 means, first of all, see here, this is negative index. Okay, so from back side onwards, you have to up to here. See, first, what is the result? 10, 20, 30, 40. For this, what I'm giving, I will give my explanation. First, I'm typing the T1. Okay, in this is positive. I'm giving the negative index from here onwards. Okay, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. That means this is -6, this is -5, and this is -4, this is -3, this is -2, and this is -1. This is the which index? Negative index. Now we will go for the positive index also. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. Now I gave 0 is to -2. First to take the positive index. That means this one from here onwards. -2 means you can take up to here. Upper boundary is from not from here. You have to exclude this one. That means what? The range is 0 to up to here, but -2 is the upper boundary. It won't be taken. Okay. So if you give like that, still it is a forwarding order only. Okay, it moves forward direction only. Now that's why this is the 0, and -2 means, see, this is the -2. That means what? Up to here, upper boundary you can take from here to here, 0 to -2. In this, -2 won't come. So 10, 20, 30, 40 came. Okay, this is about if it is there any minus index ones. Okay, next one. For suppose T1 of I don't want to mention anything. What does it mean? All elements will be printed in the tuple. For suppose T1 of, again you have to know -1. What does it mean? Means reverse. That means what? Reverse index for each and every backside onwards. You have to take one element from starting onwards. This is the first element, one element. This is one element. This is one element. This is one element. Okay, if you give like this, T1 of, okay, T1 of -2. What does it mean? -2 in the sense, from the reverse order, you have to take first onwards, take the first element. After 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 the first element onwards, what you want to do? Take the every second element. So what is the result here? 60, 40, 20. So here, if you take here, this is first element, as easily it is printed. Now from this onwards, -2. So leave the 1, 1 and 2. This is -2. This is, that means what? Backside, -2 means backside you have to take the every second element from first onwards. Okay, first onwards, second element, this is 1, 2. Next 1, 2, 20. Okay, 1, 2, 2 is not there. So 60, 40, 20 is the answer. So this is the reverse index. And one more combination you have to know that. Okay, if you know here, same thing already we discussed in the list also, same. Okay, so for suppose If you want reverse order, you want to print all the elements. Okay, reverse means what is here? -1. So -1 here, -1 is to what is the last index? -6. Okay, -6 means again we want -7, because -6 won't be printed. If you give the -6, the -6 whatever the -6 10 is there, it won't be printed. I will show you. Okay, -6 here. What is the step value here? Okay, the step value is here -1. Okay, this is step value now. So -1, what will come? -2. Okay, -2, -1, -3, -3, -1, -4. Like that, it is moving backward direction. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, like this. Okay, now it prints all the negative, all the values reversely. That means what? This is called reverse order. Printing the tuple in two ways. One way is like this, -1, another way is like this. Hope you understood. Okay, so whenever -1 is there, always here the first boundary should be bigger than the next boundary. -1 always bigger than the -6. Is that not? Yes. So in this way, these some of the slices. Okay, we have seen. Now we'll go for loops also over for us. Next, updating the tuple. Here we can't update anything here because this is called immutable. But what we can do means we can do the operation. That means we are adding, but that will be stored in some other new tuple. Okay, that is only possible. See here. Now T1 is this. Now T2 equals. Suppose I'm giving some other Harish. Okay, Girish. These are the different elements. Okay, here we give now press enter. Now I want to take one more new tuple T3, T1 plus T2. We can do like this. Okay. Now automatically, if you now T3 will be printed. See, that means we can't do anything within the existing tuples. We can assign this one for the new tuples. Hope you understood. Okay. Okay. Next, slicing is already over for us. Now basic operations. So length function. So length function automatically, uh, these are the some of the functions. We know that length always gives the length of the elements. That means number of elements in the tuple. Now T2, how many elements are there? Harish and Girish. If you give the length of T2, it shows two elements. Yeah, perfect two. So for suppose T3, how many elements are there? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So length of T3 means automatically it gives 8 elements. Okay, so we know that that is the length. Next one, concatenation already we have done. T1 plus T2 we have done, and the replication same. What are the operations in the tuple? Same thing it is there. Now T1 value this one. I want to make it. I want to two times. I want to print the elements in the same tuple. Okay, see, automatically two times it is printed. Okay, next membership operators. Okay, for suppose T1 star, if you want three times, automatically it will be printed three times. Okay, this is called replication. We have seen all these things in the list, but one more time we are seeing here. Next, member function also same. So membership operators in, not in. So these membership operators are used to check whether the given element is the member of the particular tuple or not. Now I want the T1. Okay, here T1 star tree means it doesn't mean that all the items will be stored in the T1. It won't be stored. Just it is replicating and displays. That's it. But actual tuple is like that only. Okay. So replication in the sense just it returns the elements. That's it. It won't be again substituted in the T1. First of all, T1 the tuple tuple itself won't allow the item assembly. Okay. Now this is T1. So what I want to check whether 10 is a member of T1 or not. So 10 in T1. Okay, if we give, this is true because 10 is a member of this T1. Okay, and that this 10 exists in the tuple T1. But suppose I want to check 100 in T1. This is wrong. 100 is not there. 100 is not there. 100 is not there in my tuple. Okay. Next to not in. So 10 not in T1. What does it mean? So actually 10 is there. 10 is a member of T1. But we are telling 10 is not in T1. This is false. Okay. But suppose 100 not in 100 not in T1. So definitely 100 is not there. This is true. So we know that these are the membership operators. Okay, already we have seen in the list. Next, we'll see this is a tuple. Tuple means it converts the list data type into tuple data type. For suppose L1 equals to this is 10, 20, 30. Okay. Okay. Now here length of sorry. I want to know the type of L1 now. What is the type of L1? Means list. Now, what I want to do, I'm taking the T1 and I want to make it this list into tuple so that giving tuple is the keyword tuple of L1. That means what? Whatever the list data type that will be converted, that okay, that will be converted. That means what? Now T1 represents tuple only. See, now you want to display the type of this T1. It shows tuple only. But this is obtained from the list. Okay, this is called casting, type casting operator. Okay, min tuple, it gives the minimum element in the tuple, min of T1. First of all, what is the T1? Check once. Okay. Now this is the T1, these are the elements, min of T1. So 10, max of T1. What's the max element? 30. So these are the very simple functions. Okay. Next, we'll go for length. So already we discussed. Next, compare. This is not working now. So because directly CMP function is not working now, it's not supporting. But we can easily compare the values. For suppose T1 is 1020, T2 equal to what is the T2 here? Anything is there in the T2? Harish Girish. Okay, I don't want this. I want to take new values. Here 10 comma 20 comma 50. Okay, now I am comparing T1 less than T2. T1 less than T2. Is it correct or not? It is a system giving true. First we will see the what is the T1, what is the T2. Okay. Now first element always while you want to compare with the elements in the either lists or tuples, first you have to check one by one. That means what? First element of T1 with first element of T2. 10 and 10 both are equal. We can't say which one is less and all because some more elements are there. Then go for the second element of T1 with second element of T2. Again 2020. Here also we can't say both up to here equal. Now come to here 30 less than 50. Definitely 30 less than 50. Perfect. That means what? T1 always less than T2. That is true. Perfect. Okay. For suppose if you give T1 greater than T2, this is wrong. Why? Because up to here that's okay. This four element that's okay. But here 50 is greater than. But okay, T1 greater than T2. Here T2 is greater than the T1. So in this case, this is T1. Okay. Now if we give T1 equals to T2, this is also false. Why? Because T2 is bigger than the T1 means how it will be equal. That's it. Okay. If you give T1 not equal to T2, T1 not equal to T2 means definitely T1 is small, T2 is bigger, not equal. Perfect. True. So in such way, we are comparing all the lists and all. Okay. Next, count. Count gives the count counts the first occurrence of a given item. First occurrence of given item. So here, uh, this is a T1. Now you want to know count of, sorry, T1 dot count, T1 dot count. You have to use this function like this. You want to know 10. So one time only it is occurred. But suppose I'm taking the T1 like this, 20, 30, 40. Again 10, okay, 20, 30, again 10, again 40, again 30. But suppose I repeat it. Now T1 dot count, sorry, T1 dot count of 10. See here. So how many times, this is not first occurrence. This is wrong actually. This may returns number of times specified value. Yeah, this is perfect. Is given perfect. Okay. It won't won't count number of occurrences. It counts the it counts the number of occurrences, number of how many number of times the given element is repeated. Okay. So perfectly. Now if you go for 10, 1, 2, 3, three times. So for suppose T1 dot count, okay, you want 20. So how many times? It is two times. So 1, 2. So we know that count is used to find the how many times the particular item is repeated. Next, index. It gives the if you give the item, automatically index position will be displayed. Now see, this is a T1. Now you want the index of T1 dot index of, give the item 10. Okay. Now first index only it will be, even though it occurs here and here, but it will be the first occurrence. Now for suppose if you want to here, which one is not repeated, 40 is repeated. Okay, instead of this one I'm taking one more T1 in such a way that 10, 20, 30, 10, 20. Here 30 is not repeated. You want to know the index of 30. Okay, so index of 30, 0, 1, 2 will come. Okay, because 2 second position, index second, index 2 is the it shows the index 30 is located at index 2. This is perfect. Okay, so index means it gives the first occurrence, but uh, count means how many number of times the particular item is repeated. Next, sum, it sums up all the elements of tuple. Now T1 equal to this one. If you want to know the sum, so here sum of, that means sum of T1, automatically that will be summed up. All are if you sum up means this will equal to 90. 10 plus 20, 30, 60, 70, 90. Okay. Next one, sorted. That means what? It displays the elements in the sorted order. Okay. For suppose uh, here, so here sorted of T1. So the items will be displayed in such a way that all are in ascending order. See, 10, all 10s are arranged here, next 20, 20, 30. Okay, this is about the sorted. Next one, here we want to find some of the maximum element in the tuple. See, so same thing we can apply in the lists also. Okay, so max of T1. So 30 is the maximum element, 30 will be retrieved. Minimum of T1. So minimum element is 10. 10 will be retrieved. Okay. So next one, we want to find the mean. Already we have done in the list. Mean means total items, the sum of the total items by number of items. Sum of the elements in the tuple by number of elements. So example here, I want to know, okay, T1, how many elements are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so first you have to get the sum. How it will come? Sum of T1. Okay. Now you want to know the elements. How do you know number of elements in this length function? Length of T1. Now we know that this 2. What is the mean? Sum by length. So this is a mean. What is this? Uh, Unsupported operators built-in function method. Okay. Not sum by length. Sum by length of, sorry, sum by length of T1. It is correct. Okay. Now see, again I did wrong. Sum of T1. Sum of T1 divided by length of T1. This is correct. Okay. That's why now 18.0. Perfect. So this is the how to find the mean is like this. Okay. Next, go for searching given element. Okay, searching given element is there in the list or not. For this I'm using the uh, script mode. Why? Because it is more than the 2 lines. Okay, so first this program this program okay, this program finds uh, this program finds whether the element is whether the element is in the tuple or not. Okay, this is a simple program. For this, what I'm doing here, first I'm taking the tuple. Okay, so first you want to enter the values means, okay, enter the values dynamically, otherwise static also no problem. So for suppose t1 equals to, okay, uh, you can give the values 10, 20, 30, 40. Now here I'm taking the element to be found with the help of dynamic input. Okay, that means what? Element integer input, enter the element to be checked. Okay, enter the element to be found, otherwise element to be found. Okay, okay, now so that will be taken. Okay, now for suppose what I'm doing here, I want to find this element in the list. Okay, that means what? I want to traverse each and every element. If it is equals to element means automatically, okay, the item will be found. Whenever the whenever I will find the item, I will take one value. Very first found value is 0. It is not at all. I didn't find anything. That's why 0. Whenever item is found, I will make the found value as 1. Okay, so here first I have to traverse the element. Okay, that means I have to get the elements. So for I in T1, okay, now all the elements are there in I. So if I equals to element, so what I am doing here, so found equals to 1. Okay. Mm, I don't want to do anything. Just once it is found means automatically I can break it. Okay. No need to, for suppose I can find the element last. At that time it will go. For suppose I can find the element first itself. That time no need to check all these things. That's why I gave the break here. Okay. After then I'm writing here if found equals to 1, automatically the element the element the element okay, the element for the element is found. The element, what is the element? I'm giving the element ELE. Okay, found, the element found, that's it. The element ELE is found. Okay, that's it. Else element, the element ELE is not found. Okay. Now run this. This is what searching the element. So tuple search element, search item otherwise. So we have to give the names like this. Okay, click save. So some errors are there. Here one more bracket because two functions are used. Okay. Okay. Now run this again. Now I'm giving the element. Okay, I forgot this and give the brackets. Now it's okay. Here also I missed something. What I missed element here comma. Okay, that's it. Anything is that? No. Okay. Now enter the element to be found. I'm giving a 10. Yeah, the element 10 is found. But suppose if you give the element 100, one more time you run this one more time. So I'm giving the 100. It's telling that element 100 is not found. Okay, this is the one of the ways to found the given item. We can do one more thing here. If I use this for I in T1, I couldn't find the index. If you want to find the index, don't use this one. Instead of using this one, you have to use like this. How means the for loop will be you take the length first. Okay, z equal to len of T1. Okay, so here for uh, for I value very first. Okay, we'll take here for I in range. For I in range, what you can do now? Okay, I will replace this one. Okay, I in range, uh, z minus z only. That means how many elements are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up to 1 to 0 to 5. It is taking 0 to 5. Okay, we want like this only because the index is starting from here. No? Okay, so perfect. Here, instead of element, we have to compare with T1 of I. That means T1 of 0, T1 of 1, T1 of 2 like that equals to element. That's it. This here only there is a change. Here I can find the index also. Item element is found. I'm giving at the index. Okay. What is the index value here? Where the index value is here. I want to give the one more index equals to I. Whenever the element is found, automatically that will be assigned to index. So I'm giving here index also. So if you write like this, we can find the index of the element also. Not only element, index of the element also. Now see here. Okay, enter the element to be found. But suppose 30 I'm giving. See, yet 30 is not there. 30 is there here. The element 30 in this is executing. Why? For I in range, T1 of I, okay, T1 of I equals to element. Okay, perfect. Index equal to I, found equal to 1. If found equal to 1, the element is found at the index, comma index. Okay, so this is correct only. Why it is not executing? Found equals to 1. Okay. Mm, Here T1 of I. T1 of I equals to element. What is the element here? Yeah, this is perfect only. So run this. Element to be found, I'm giving 10. The element 10 is found at index 0. This is perfect. Okay. So element 10 is found at, see, what is the index of 10? That is 0 index. Okay. So T1 of 0 only. 0 at the 0 index 10 is found. So the program is working fine. Okay. If you run one more time, I'm giving the 30. Element 30 in not found. Okay. Here, why it is giving like this? Okay. If you give other elements, other element is 40. Okay. So first element only it is showing, remaining all are not coming. So for I in range Z, okay. Okay. If T1 of I, that means I value 0. Okay. T1 of 0, 10 equal to 10. Index I found perfect. But suppose uh, okay. Otherwise, remove the break. Okay. It will come now. Because of break, it is coming like this. Okay. Element I'm giving here now 30. The element 30 is found at index 2. Okay. Perfect. So again, one more time I'm running. Now I'm giving 40. Before I give the 40 also, it gave the wrong. Okay. The element found 40. 40 at index. The element found, okay, the element found 40 at index 3. See here. Yeah, see, 40 index is how much? 0, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay. Hope you understood. Okay. So maximum I covered all the topics. Thank you. Have a nice day.